Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn, and that's my husband, Richard, and we go live here on our YouTube channel on Sundays and then other days, too. You can also catch us every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, for hashtag Hoaka Wednesday. Good morning. Good spring ahead morning, everybody. Did you change your clocks? Okay. All right. Now you can see the top of your head, which is very important.
No duh.
Okay.
Thank
all right.
you for agreeing.
All right. Brianna's here, says good morning, WAC fam. Happy Sunday. Stan Banner's here, says hello, peoples. Kelly Keith is here, says good morning, everybody. I know Brianna was first. Mom said good morning, WAC fam. Jerry's here, said good morning. Everyone. Stan Banner said 'tis 11 degrees here in Boone, North Carolina.
That means something.
Gigi's here, says good morning, Weathers. What's the forecast? It started to snow here. It snowed here on Friday and yesterday a little bit, but the weather is supposed to be getting warmer all this week. It's supposed to be climbing.
As I said before.
Yeah.
We're still in winter.
We're still in winter. Even though we sprung ahead yesterday.
Yes. Well, I think today is the official. It's going to start seeing change. We might have one more cold day.
Aha.
Let's hold out for one more.
My husband said it right here first. Brianna said most of my clocks change themselves, which is nice. Yeah, I made sure to change my. Did you change the ones in the kitchen yet? Okay. Well, I made sure to change my alarm clock right at my bedside before I went to sleep, so that I didn't have to worry about like switching it, because it doesn't really happen till like 2 a.m. But I knew I was already going to be asleep, so I changed
all the clocks in the house.
Oh, thank you.
That didn't automatically set.
Thank you, sweetheart.
It's just what I do. It's kind of what I do.
So yeah, it didn't really mess with us a lot at all. I did not lift weights today. But I did ride my bike. Today was normally a weightlifting day, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to lift weights some other day this week, probably tomorrow. But yesterday was our anniversary celebration, so we went. We had pizza and ice cream and cookies, and it was really fun. But my belly was full of food, and plus getting the hour less of sleep. It wasn't a weightlifting thing this morning. Like my body just couldn't lift weights. But I did hop on the bike. And I did ride my bike and watch the Great British Baking Show on Netflix. So I did at least
great combo.
I got an exercise in. I just need to lift weights. So.
There you go.
Yes. Bernadette's here, says good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
TC's
Bernadette.
Here, says good morning. We're supposed to be in the 50s this week. So are we, absolutely. Yay. So that's going to be really fun. So
I wouldn't get too excited.
I see a lot of the WAC fam is still sleeping right now, which that's okay.
Get real cold.
Linda's here, says good morning, everybody. So yeah, we had a busy weekend. We're still in the middle of a busy weekend. Today is the taping, so we have to work. Yesterday we shot a lot of videos, and then we had our anniversary lunch, and then we came home and watched TV. So that was a nice relaxing day. But today it's work. So that's okay.
We got good and rested yesterday.
We got good and rested.
Attack the day today.
So we can attack the day today. Yep. So that's what we're gonna do. And I've already exercised.
So
already got laundry. I already got laundry going, right? Like I'm up and at them. Still quite full of food, but I know that it'll taper down over the day. So
well, that sounds amazing.
Yes. Cece's here, says good morning, Autumn, Richard, and the family. Happy Sunday morning to you all. Happy Sunday to you as well. Brian's here, says great morning. I went to bed last night at 25 degrees and woke up to 41. Now that is the way we like to see the temperature go. Spring is trying to peek its head out. Hope everyone had a wonderful spring forward.
I agree.
I had a good spring forward.
I think it'll definitely duck its head back
Lisa's
one more
here,
time,
says hey, still still in bed searching for that hour, it's gone. It's gone forever.
Yeah, this is the time of year where we're like, crap, we don't like that thing.
Oh,
but when you
was that Brian or Karen? It says Karen here. Good morning, most awesome weathers and weather chasers. Sunshine today, yay! Should melt the last of the snow.
Yeah.
Woo woo.
Yeah. Until it comes back.
Brianna said, how close is your gym to your house? I'm tempted to join LA Fitness because they have a pool, but it's a longer drive. The one closer to my house is cheaper, but no pool. What do others do?
I vote for pool.
I don't like using the pool to exercise, so that wouldn't
I like any body of water.
Yeah, that wouldn't tempt me. I'm more into like fitness classes, you know?
Yes.
Like I would drive a little further for a really good aerobics class. And pay more for a good aerobics class.
Like every now and then, a good swim is amazing.
Yeah.
Like it does use your total body. Like,
oh, it's a great workout. Yeah. It's just not my preferred method of working out. So I don't know. But
depending honestly, on how you feel about
it's water. Not about the length of the drive. It's just about whether or not that's going to be the reason you don't do it. Mm-hmm. You know, like, and so.
Because for me, that's a motivation. Like, if I know there's a pool there,
he'll drive however far. Yeah, like he'll drive however far it takes.
You know, than I need to have a wonderful pool to swim in.
Yeah, that's his backstroke right there. Yep. Yeah. But like if you're just gonna be like, oh, go to the gym, but it's too far, then like don't join that gym, right? But if you're just like, oh, I really want to go to the pool, let's go, then I think you should do it, right?
I was also gonna say, is the pool a novelty? Or are you gonna like dedicate yourself? Like, do you just want to go there like once a month for the pool? Yeah. And like it's just a thing there? Because I would be like, pool would be like a 3 times a week kind of thing.
Sam Banner said, if you're feeling adventurous, you can get the Great British Baking Show cookbook on Amazon. I am not.
No, I was going to say, I could watch it on television.
No.
Do you know the level of skill?
Melanie said, good morning, Honorable Richard and Mark Nation. Be blessed. You too, Melanie.
Thank you, Melanie. No, I was like, the first time I didn't know that many desserts existed. Okay, that shocked me, and they have names.
Yeah, so here's the crazy thing about the Great British Baking Show is all the different type of cakes or sponges there are. You know, there's like a Victoria sponge. There's a Genoise sponge. There's like so many different types of sponges, and I'm just like.
And then when you mix in the jellies, and then like
that's what they do.
And then extra
like
stuff,
British people be putting jelly and mixing it with cake. And that is crazy
and
to
have
me.
Like design, and it has a name.
Yeah,
like it has like a paper.
Decoir.
This was made in 1312.
Yeah, no.
I was like, what?
A queen.
Seen it before.
Yeah, like it's a lot.
It's beautiful though. Like,
I love that.
It is funny. I do agree.
No, have y'all ever seen that? It's a meme that cracks me up. But it was like when you first start watching the Great British Baking Show, you're just like, wow, these home bakers are so talented, doing the best they can. I could never do anything like that. And then on episode 6, you're like, if she doesn't get her sugar set in the thing and she doesn't keep her door closed, she's never going to make it. What is she thinking? Like, you start to have these unrealistic expectations of like, you know, what these people should be doing.
And still, you wouldn't know where you're at if it wasn't for the show.
Exactly, so, right? So
you're only doing it.
Brian said she did not shove me out of the way. I'm on my work laptop being productive. Good for you. Early on the Sunday morning. TC said, I do lift weights and bands at home. Also have in-home walking DVDs. Yes. If I have to leave home to exercise, it's not going to happen. See, and you know yourself.
There you go.
Way to go.
And that's the key.
Yes.
You got to know what you can and cannot do. Don't try to do something you can't do.
Yes. Hoofnitz here legitimately says hi again. Had to sign into my own account and give a big thumbs up. I appreciate that.
It's okay. We like two caboodles.
Yeah, wherever you are. Hoofman said, my friend is all about a pool. I asked, don't you have a farm pond? Absolutely not. No, I am not swimming with the bacteria.
Farm pond outside.
I'm not swimming with the bacteria.
And in 10-degree weather.
Shelly's here. Says, happy Sunday, Whack fam. Hi, Shelly. Glad that you're
in
here.
The mud.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta walk into the pond. The pond don't start off at like 8 feet.
Exactly. You can't just dive in. No. I don't
have a big pier.
I don't actually like naturally occurring bodies of water. Like I only like pools.
I mean, for me, the pond is a stretch to like a big lake or something. Like I could do like the Great Lakes or something.
No, I still don't like lakes. I mean, I will be on top of any body of water. I will ride on a boat and I will sit and marvel on any body of water. I will only get in swimming pools. Yeah.
No, I will get in anything that's not too muddy or gunky.
No, like, that's all naturally occurring bodies of water.
I'm more sand. I like sand.
I mean, I'll be
or like a really big pier that you can like walk all
I probably won't even get waist high like in the ocean. Like I don't even like, maybe it can go on my feet, but like that's how little I actually like being in naturally occurring bodies of water. So
I don't mind. I'm a water baby. So
he's a water baby.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do anything crazy anymore. When I was a teenager, I was a crazy water baby. Like crazy things could have happened. Thank goodness I'm not
you didn't die. I could have died so many times. You ever look back on that and realize how many times you could have been seriously injured or died? Like as an adult, it's crazy.
I mean, one time I really was crazy and like swam really far in the ocean, and then like I was like, hey, wait a minute, this might not be a good idea.
I had so many near drowning experiences.
I had a life preserver, I had a life.
I had so many near drowning experiences where I was just like, nope, screw water, screw it forever.
For 1 second,
I wish I would have learned how to swim. Did you learn how to did you have swimming lessons or did you just learn?
I went to the YMCA when I was young.
We didn't
have
swimming
lessons. My dad took
me
and my little brother.
See, good for you. That's a skill that.
Oh no, I absolutely.
Y'all remember my friend from high school that I told y'all she like married her middle school sweetheart and like, you know, she has 5 kids. She put them all in that like infant baby swimming thing where like, you know, like where it teaches like just throw your baby in the water and then figures out how to like how to turn over on their side and breathe.
I think you're in there with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was super. She didn't just like, hey,
like the 300.
toss the baby in the water.
Like, you get used to it. Swim,
but, like,
you son of a gun.
She like really from a very young age like made sure they knew how to
that's
swim.
What I would do.
And so and like she would like video and I'm just like, this is amazing.
I mean, it's
and
about
like,
getting used to it.
Yeah, I mean, it really is.
And having a love for it, but it's about getting used to it.
But it's also about having the life-saving skill. Like, I'm not teaching you how to swim so that you develop a affinity, like a recreation. You got to know how to save yourself, right? And so that was really cool.
That's what I always thought growing up. I always saw the little jokes of like, oh, you're black, you can't swim. I was like, yeah, I can.
I couldn't swim. I taught myself how to swim.
I am one of the ones that would make it.
No, I taught myself how to swim above water. But I still can't go underwater without holding my nose or having nose plugs. To which my dad said that I really can't swim. He's like, if you can't be underwater without nose plugs, then you really can't swim. And I was just like, whose fault is that, William? Like, why don't I know how to swim? You know? So like it just there, you know, people say blow the bubbles out as you're underwater. I can't do I've tried it all. No. You have to be consistent. It's just like, Brianna said, I can easily talk myself out of exercising when I'm home. There's my TV, there's my dog. I should clean. I'm more consistent when I have to leave my house. Now that I can totally see the other side of that as well. I'm like that, except I have to have a designated space for exercising. So that's why I have my gym. If when they used to show all those Beachbody infomercials where people just working out in their living room right next to their couch in like a 4x4 area, I was like, y'all a lie. Like I always like when they slide it out from under the bed. Right in the bedroom. I'm gonna work out right here in the bedroom. Like, come on now, get out of here. You can like lift weights. This is good. So yes, I can't do that. But if I have like a separate area, essentially a home gym, then I can exercise. TC said, I need to get my walking in gear. Signed up again for the Kentucky Derby virtual half marathon in May. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. You're that like on the track? Yeah, the virtual half marathon. Oh, are they doing the Triple Crown this year? I should check because I used to participate in the Kentucky Derby Triple Crown every year. It's a Triple Crown of racing. So it's a 5K, a 10K, and then a 10 miler. Nice. Yeah. I would assume they're probably trying to dust it off. I know, because they didn't have it for the past 2 years. So that would make sense to me. Yes. I would definitely look into it and research it. Brian said, so if we put steps into our pond, would that make it better? Still no. No, like more like a pier. Sam Banner I don't want to touch the gunk until it gets deep. Yeah, I would say maybe like a Sam Banner said, so it's safe to assume you don't like beaches. I don't dislike beaches. I just don't. Yeah, I'm just not I have to go to it. Like I like resorts, and so I like being all bodies of water. I can chill at a big awesome pool as well. Yeah, like it is. Like I don't need honestly, like one of the best things ever. Like last year is going to Orlando and just seeing my husband completely desert me to go spend his life at the pool. Like I just kept. We had a really good view of the pool from my room, and I would just look down there, and he would literally just be like floating like this. And it made me so happy. And he would be gone for hours, and then he would come right back up to like use the bathroom or do something. And he would go, "Okay, go back down." I'm like, "What?" First of all, he loved that was amazing. He loved that pool, right? And I did not go to the pool once. That's not to say that I hated it. It's just not something I have to do, right? I'm the type of person, I just like to sit in my hotel room on the bed. I'll either watch my shows on my tablet or I don't even have to go outside.
The only thing I did not like is the pool wasn't deep enough.
Yeah.
It had like an adults only section where it's like, it's 12.
Yeah, no.
You can actually swim.
I bet you that's a whole different level of liability that they would have to have if they had a really deep end. Yeah, but they mostly only go to 5 feet, so.
That's why I prefer.
I agree. I agree with that. So, yeah. But I don't remember the last time I went to the beach.
No, that's a couple
years ago. You guys go to the beach. Like the Weathers go to the beach a lot. The Weathers took true family vacations, which I thought was really neat. But they had like annual, like they go to the same place every year. Like they do the same thing, like
we went to the Panama City for a while, then went to Myrtle Beach for a while.
I like that.
Now we're getting.
We got to establish our yearly, vacation. Which the Weathers family still does it. So we're going back to Disney next year, right? So
pause there for a moment.
Yeah, we all did. Yeah.
About to get ramped back up again.
Yeah, so that's gonna be really fun.
We just won't drive it. Normally we caravanned it. We ain't doing it no
more. These Weathers aren't going, like if the rest of the family.
We will meet you there.
The rest of the family drives.
Tell us the destination. No, we used to. It took us we wake up
14 hours. Yeah. We used to do things like that.
The husband switched with the wife.
Wow, no, yeah, we just
sleep while the other one drove.
No, I think the last time I went to the beach was when we went to Cancun in 2013.
Did you actually go to the beach, or were you at the bed watching TV?
No, we were at the beach because Amber loves the beach, and I think it was just the three of us. It was me, Dad, and Amber.
Nice.
Like that was our annual. We need to figure out if we're going back again. See, it's like every 10 years. We went in 2013. No, we went in 2003 when we graduated, I think, was that.
So Cancun is the recurring trip.
And then we went in 2013.
Japan's.
And then it's 2023 is coming up. So, but see, at this point, here's the thing. My dad and his wife have gone back to Cancun. Like they go every year. So I was like, it's not really special anymore. Yeah, because like y'all just go every year.
They know my name.
Yeah, they literally do. They're the type. Amber told me that they are going to be the type of family that like winters in like somewhere like Cancun or like winters in like they're just going to like have a house down there.
Amber is?
No. That my dad and his wife are just going to be like.
Amber was like putting herself. I was like, okay, girl. She's like,
jump on in
we
there.
all will.
Exactly.
Dad, you taking me with you, okay?
Yeah.
You're taking me.
Brianna said my dad never learned to swim when he was a kid, so he took swim lessons as an adult. Maybe that's something I would like to learn how to swim without holding my nose.
Possible.
So
you can learn.
Beth is here. Says, good morning, Whack fam. Yeah, I think I just need to know the technique. Like once I know a technique or like the rules of something, I'm good at like abiding by those.
I can do multiple. I can do like let's see the breaststroke, the backstroke, the butterfly stroke, the dolphin stroke.
Am I missing something that it's Brianna's birthday? Did I miss that?
Happy birthday, Brianna.
I know, happy birthday. Did you write that somewhere? Happy birthday, WTF. So
the thing
Bernadette said, I don't like sand after a while. It gets everywhere. You right.
Oh no. I personally wear those little sand socks or the slip-on shoe things.
Sam Banner says, it sounds like you're an introvert. Yeah, I am. Which is crazy.
Yes, she is.
I genuinely did not used to be like this. My personality has changed over the years. Yeah, she said, thanks. Happy birthday. Why do I know this? It's your fault for not telling me your birthday.
Good morning and happy birthday, Brianna.
I know, right? Maitreya is here. Says, good morning, all.
Yeah, I mean, you saddle the fence on the introvert and like you dip your toe in the
extrovert.
Extrovert. Extrovert.
I'm an introvert and an outrovert.
You can be both. Yeah, it's like double dutch. Like, hey,
Mom said heading to church first time back since the pandemic. Yeah, like first she's going back to church for the first time.
Don't be in church tweeting. Don't be in church.
Melanie said, "How is Amber? Time for her to pop in. Trust Amber's over here enough.
Say the name 2 more times. She's gonna appear in your house.
Exactly. She's all right. So,
you know how that saying works.
Yes.
Say the name 3 times.
But yeah, for some reason, given the choice to be around people or be by myself, I've been choosing to be by myself. But here's the thing. I do recognize that I don't get the most out of the experience if I'm left to my own devices. So I tend to surround myself with people that don't give me the option to just do what I want. Like, for instance, going to the Keto Orlando Summit, like we had a schedule of things to do. I had to leave my room because I was there for a specific purpose, right?
Exactly.
That really helped, because if not, I would have just stayed in my room the whole time. Even when we went to Paris, even when we went to Paris, I would have probably stayed inside a lot more. But my two best friends, C-Lark and WJ, they were just like, we're going everywhere. Like, I was following them around because if left to me, I wouldn't do anything, right? So I make sure to go with people that are like, nah, we getting out here and doing stuff. Because then I'll usually acquiesce because that is like a once in a lifetime
if you're
experience.
Surrounded by introverts, then guess what?
Y'all all sitting in there playing on y'all's phone.
Y'all might have even been over there to begin with.
I mean, exactly. Why go anywhere? We can just sit in our room
ourselves. Let's just sit at home and look at the wall all week.
That's not what introverts do. D said, morning, good mothers. Happy spring forward. Totally overslept because of the time change, but the kitties are none the wiser. No, my dogs, I took the dogs over to my Grady's house. She said, it is really 7:30 right now. So why do you have them over here? They don't know what time it is. I was like, these dogs wake up at 6 and 7, no matter what day it is. So they did not, it is not really 7:30. It is really 8:30. Get used to it, Mary. So
you better get on.
Jen said, morning, what did I miss? We were just talking about how I'm an introvert and don't like naturally occurring bodies of water.
Yeah, that's basically it. All right, you think you nailed it. You nailed a 30-minute conversation.
Exactly, just summed it all up.
There we go.
Beth said, Autumn, I feel like electronics have made me more of an introvert. When texting came out, no need to voice talk to me, he better text me. Then it just spiraled out of control. Maybe that's what it is. Like,
well, I definitely think that is a reason.
It's like when you didn't have the options, like when there was no source of entertainment or interaction except seeing people face to face and talking to people face to face. That's all we had. But now,
but haven't we been talking about this for years now? Like social media is making everybody look on their phone.
Less social, exactly.
But I think it's a pendulum swing. I think it's a generational thing. I think eventually the
next generation is going to be like, we're off the computer. We want to live real life.
Well, you know, it'll be a cool thing. It's like, you're on your phone. I'm talking to people like old school.
I have manners. Retro human connection.
It's just to be
what a novel thought.
Like, my parents are so into their phone. Like, I need to get back to like my way.
Exactly. Brian said, good morning. You missed Autumn saying she loves to swim in ponds. Exactly. No, I hate it. CC said vacation is
like
vacation is about a hotel room, good books, and room service. I don't go on vacation to wear myself out around people. I can do that at work. See, there you go. Like that's kind of how I look at it.
But my mentality is, you go to work just to work in like a cubicle or something. You go on vacation to see the environment, to see where you're at. You seen a hotel room, you can do it in your own town.
I know.
You don't go to Cancun and look at your hotel room.
Well, but see,
even though they are beautiful.
But is it funny that the act of traveling also is what denotes a vacation to me?
No, I know. It's funny how you can, like, both sides can.
I love going to the airport and flying on a plane, even if it's just to go to a hotel and not do anything. And that was part of the experience.
And those resort hotels be kicking.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm definitely not saying it's not poo-poo.
Good morning. I forgot to spring forward due to Arizona not being springing. I know, right? Like, what time is it?
Especially those.
That means the time of the line.
Fold an animal onto your bed with like a towel or something. Yes. Make a penguin out of a towel.
Yes. Brianna said my niece won't even order her food at a restaurant. I've heard of parents telling their kids they can order pizza if they're able to call and order it themselves. Yeah, have you seen that on have you seen that on TikTok? It's like all these young they're not, I'm a millennial, right? It's the little kids just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Hello. Yeah, my name is Autumn. I'd like to schedule a doctor's appointment. And then they go, oh my God. Like, they don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to do things for themselves. But to be honest,
without just clicking a button.
I didn't know how to, like, I had to work myself up into calling people for the same, like, not ordering food, but I don't really do that anyway. But yeah, like making my own doctor's appointments and like going to drop my car off at the oil change place. Like, these things just causing me such anxiety.
Just talking to people?
No, just like not knowing what to do. Like, I hate when I arrive somewhere and it looks like everyone knows what they're doing, but no one looks at you and says, hello, how are you? How can I help you? It's just like all these mechanics are just like talking to people and they not making eye contact. And I was like, well, damn, I don't know what to do here. Help. And then somebody will come help.
No, I mean, but that's one of the things about life. It's like nobody knows what we go through.
Melanie said, missing your four-legged babies. How are they? They're fine. they are okay. Like, yeah. Beth
They
said, I
don't-
saw
they don't
a
go to her
picture
house.
of a restaurant that said, "We do not have Wi-Fi. Talk to people at your table or the other tables." No, I even got
I'm
mad.
a very jovial person.
You are.
So
He's a very jovial person.
I can
He'll
actually
talk
do
to,
that.
He'll talk to anybody anywhere. It even
I
made
will
me
do
mad.
that.
I know
Like,
that you knew I was mad yesterday at the grocery store when that man behind us kept talking to us. I was like, sir, if you don't stay out of our conversation, like if you don't just with the old ball and chain, hey, and I'm just like, bruh, shh. But Richard was like, gotta stay in line. Like, stop. I hate it. But I mean, that's just exactly. He's one of those people.
There's nothing about a great conversation.
Also, it turns into 3 hours. That's nuts. Happy that you're here.
No, it's just one of those situations where, like, I'm so used to talking to people. I do not mind, because I've always been the one where, like, I've been thrust in situations where I have been the only person almost every time. And it's like, I could sit in the corner and just be like, everybody, like, pass me by. Or I could just be like, just dive in. Like, I am the type to walk up to, like, hey, so how's it going? My name's Rick. What's going on? What's going on over here? What are you guys talking about? Like, what the heck? And I'd be like, what's going on, guys? And I'm like, oh, okay, he's cool. He's cool. He's cool.
That's what it is.
That was me in college. That's like been me, like, actually halfway through high school. In my adult life. No,
I was not shy. I was shy in high school, I guess. I was very close with my friends and didn't talk to people that weren't my friends. Nice. College is when I became like a social butterfly, and like more people knew me than I knew them. Like I would be walking through like campus or in the student center, and people were like, "Hey, Autumn," and I'm like, "Hey." Like I was really active in all the student organizations and stuff. I think
that's another thing is I never really had like a true best friend. Like I just had a bunch of friends. Like no one who lived near me went to my same school. No one who grew up near me. Like when I was a kid, friends I had in elementary, middle school, when high school happened.
Right. You don't have childhood best friends.
We all went separate ways. Like all my
I consider Austin to be your best friend, and you didn't meet him until adulthood.
Exactly. So it's like everything.
Ho-Ho is my childhood best friend. WJ is my oldest childhood friend. Sea Lark is my friend ever since high school. White Richard is my best friend that I made at work, and that is pretty much.
I've had lots of great friends.
Black Richard is my husband's best friend.
I've had lots of great friends. It's just they've never hung with me through the whole process.
Yeah.
Like I can't stop and be like, "Hey, where are you at?" Oh, I want to go there.
Sam Bennett said, "I can imagine him as an old person." Yeah, Richard's gonna be horrible. You?
What are you talking about?
Hey, how's everybody doing? Hey, you. Hey, what's going on over here?
That's called friends, okay?
No.
How many of us have them?
No.
One we can depend
TC
on.
said, if you want, I'll be in charge of the introvert meetup at Keto Palooza. Everyone in their own room with room service, texting optional. Exactly. That's going to be the perpetual event happening at Keto Palooza. There's going to be a perpetual introvert event going on.
No, you'll get a door knock, and I have to come in and give you a hug.
Did you remember that I was a social butterfly once, but they decided to pull off my wings to the state of caterpillar? That sounds horrific. Don't pull the wings off of them.
I'm saying it's called Jay's hard life.
I used to be like, really wanting to be with groups of people, but that has changed.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, I could do either or. I do like my alone time as well, but when I'm around groups, I try to be fun in myself either way. So it's like,
Huffman said, I used to love being around people. Now I have to have human interaction time slots filled in on my calendar. Thank you. There aren't very many. Like I have to schedule it. And I have to mentally prepare for it. So Cece said, my dad was a lifeguard when I was little girl and taught me how to swim. That would have been amazing.
There you go.
I still don't know how to swim.
That was not a lifeguard.
No, but I mean, he took you to swimming lessons to get taught by a professional.
No, I appreciate that.
Good on him, man. So
that's why children can swim.
That's why all of y'all can swim.
Well, then I think Jeanette can.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
And honestly, is it one of those things where if you don't use it, you lose it, sort of thing? Like, or is it just one of those like bodily functions where if you get thrown into water, like you know what? Okay.
It's like riding a bicycle. Like you might have not done it in a while, but once you give them like 5 minutes, you're like, oh, this is how it does.
But you don't got 5 minutes if you get thrown in the water. Like if you get
give you 5-10 seconds.
It's got to come back very quickly. So.
We still would like stay in it like once a year.
Okay. I haven't. When's the last time I've been in a pool? Oh, Ho-Ho's pool.
You're right.
2 years old.
Yes.
2
Did
years
you
ago.
swim in said pool?
No, I just
there.
floated around.
There
Yeah.
we go.
I became much more of a floating
person. It's not a deep pool.
No, it's not a deep pool.
Above ground.
Yeah, it's like 5 feet. It wasn't. I mean, it was fun, but that was the last time I've been in water.
I love the ones that have the diving boards and like that's my perfect pool.
No, I don't really like. I've realized I have like inner ear issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I really get deep into water, it makes my ears and head hurt for a long time. So it does. It's like I used to like. Oh my god! I used to like diving off a diving board and then coming back up, but it would just make my ears hurt.
Why you don't like the?
That's true. So,
no,
you know, the last time was it when did we go? Oh, it was 2019. Mm-hmm. We went to the Gaylord Opryland. You remember we went to that water park? That was fun. Yes. I know. Wasn't that fun? Was it a diving board there? No. But it was like the water slides and stuff. Yeah, that was really fun.
And the wave, the thing.
Y'all.
That was fun.
Y'all.
Excuse me.
They had this waves like surfing simulator where it was like where they pressurized water where like like they sprayed it to like simulate waves. He tried to surf.
Excuse me, yeah, you are really leaning into this. Like,
oh god,
it was really fun.
It was, but you guys, this was like we've been dating for 2 months, and just like watching him have fun in the water and try new things. I was just like, wow, this is great.
It was a fun time. I really love that place.
Yeah, it was. It was really fun. We need to go back there, but it's so expensive. The only time we went there, or the only reason we went there is because my work had a conference there.
You have to whisper in your current work.
Exactly.
Like, next time we do a conference. I know a place.
Yeah, hey guys, where should we go for our team building activity?
Exactly. I just leave post-it notes everywhere.
Yes.
Latitude.
Sam Banner said my sister and I had swimming lessons as kids. Yeah, we should have swimming
that
lessons.
Makes sense.
Beth said bingo. I did not like going to a place I've never gone before alone, even a store. I will even avoid people I knew in public. I passed that down to my girls. I regret it now. They do what they see.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
That's children.
I mean, but see, I didn't avoid people. I avoid people because I don't want to talk to them, not because I feel any sort of pressure to talk to them or to not talk to them. I'm just like, no, I didn't come here for this, right? I didn't come to the grocery store to see and catch up with someone. I came to buy groceries, so I'm not gonna make it a point to be.
And some people can be like physically imposing too, so sometimes it's like, whoa, who are you? Let me know who you are first.
Brianna said I was on the swim team when I was a kid. I always enjoyed swimming. When I was 25, I did a mini triathlon. What? That sounds amazing.
Sounds very tiring.
Aurelia said Control Autumn does not swim.
Amazing,
going on a cruise without having control. I mean, look, like,
and there we have the rubber meeting the road.
Like a cruise is okay because it's like a microcosm. It's like an entire ecosystem in itself, right?
It's also true.
It is like a moving society, right? And so
you can have moments where you don't even know you're on water.
Yeah, so I can definitely like be fine and play my role there. But will I get in the pool? I don't know. Like, well, I know that's where my husband will live. See, this is why I'm excited because like if our balcony is great, I don't see myself ever leaving the room. Because I have all that I want. I have a private view of the water and I have isolation.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like,
I will check in regularly.
Exactly. You okay? Yeah. Okay, I'm going back out there.
I know where I'm gonna be. Between the pool and the restaurant.
Beth said, Autumn, your ears may hurt because you hold your nose. Yeah, and I can't.
Oh, wow.
I can't not hold my nose because I don't know how. That really does.
Something. So about pressure.
Yeah.
To alleviate
pressure.
Yep.
Yes.
No, I love the diving.
Brian said, my aunt found out I couldn't swim well when I was 5 or 6 in visiting them for a week. She pushed me off a floating dock. Nope. Into about 8 foot deep. I learned to swim up and follow the bubbles fast. No, see, I slipped and fall in a standing pool and almost drowned. Like, like my mom always says, you can drown in a cup of water, like it's not, I've had very bad
I've been around people like in the urban community, we have those type of pools.
Brianna said, I have those
instant fights.
Fake surfing things. Yeah, I was always scared to try. It was a lot. I mean, he wiped out so many times.
But that's the process.
Yeah, that is the process.
Toward the end.
Yes.
It was an art.
No.
It was an art form.
So
I don't play around people pushing people.
Dunking people.
That's an instant fight.
I couldn't do it like that.
As I get back up, somebody's gonna be slapped across the face.
Yes. So am I getting back up? I don't know. Like so.
Yeah, because that's not fun.
TC said, I have random people who come up to me and tell me their problems. I try not to make eye contact with people. Yeah, when you look at people, you're inviting contact.
Yes. And I want people to walk away from me saying, you know what?
That was a really nice guy.
I really like that guy.
You know, my day was going bad, but now that I talked to him, my day's a little better.
You know what? I was about to do some stupid, dumb things.
But after talking to that guy, things are going to be okay.
I think different. He has allowed me to open my mind and take in the love that he is giving me.
Somebody could be on the way to kill themselves, but then just talking to you, that could be what changes their mind. I was like, then that would not end well.
Did it not happen to us when we went on our honeymoon? Some random person was like, seeing you two
made me believe in love again. He literally said something like that.
You walked away happy as ever. And I was like, that's our job. Our job. That's our job.
I said, no, that guy should have left us alone.
Our job is to help each one teach one.
I was not displaying love for you with the thought of hopefully people can see our love and they can think love for themselves.
Reach out and believe.
No, keep your eyes on your own life. Thank you very much. Matreya said, I am social within my comfort zone. It takes me a while to settle into a new environment. Yes. I agree. I'm the same way.
No,
well,
I never had a chance.
I'm a mirror. Yeah. Like, I'm just like, if it's a loud, like boisterous environment, I can jump in. But if it's like a quiet reserve, I'm like, fine, I don't got to talk. I don't got to talk to y'all. You ain't got to talk to me. Like, we're cool here. Like,
my worst situation I've ever been into like that was my freshman year in college. And I literally didn't know anybody at all. I didn't know anybody who went to school with me, didn't go there. I literally was like, here you go. Didn't know my roommate, didn't know it. I was literally there. Mm-hmm. So I was unpacking, losing my mind because my parents just drove away. And I was like, oh my God.
Your parents just drove away?
Well, I mean, they can't stay forever. Like, eventually I was there on my own drugs.
Oh, God.
So I was sitting there just like, I could either go crazy, like just stay in my room in a little cocoon. I overheard my roommate and his friend came in. They were talking. I didn't know them. So I was just like, oh my God, what's happening? Like, this is so weird. But then I was overhearing what they were saying. So I was like, okay, this is the moment. I was like, I can either sit here and not say nothing and make it all weird all semester, or just like turn around, introduce myself and say, hey. So I was like, oh gosh, let's do this. Whew. So I was like, hey guys, I heard you were talking about going to the movies. I'm just sitting there. You mind if I ride with you or something? Question mark.
My voice gets
I was still a little frail. So I was just like, he was like, yeah, come on, man. Literally from that moment forward, we went to the movies. We went to the local pub. I think he knew because he was the other guy was in the fraternity, so he had friends, and they all had a table. I was like, hey man. So like that night, I went from in my corner of my room, like quiet, to like we went to the bar. But in the night, we had like 10 people at our table, like cheering and like, I was like, college is amazing. This is awesome. all because I swallowed it and just turned around and was like, hey guys.
Oh my God, my voice was really
Exactly. And from that moment forward, I learned.
Jerry Van West said, I'm taking in the love too. I'm drinking my coffee.
Sometimes you gotta open your mouth.
That is love for you. Mm-hmm. Beth said, small talk in the way in Walmart. Yeah, not knowing where the conversation is going. Nope, my daughter will say, there's Aunt so-and-so, so let's go this way. Like, yeah, no.
Well, also what you do is you don't stop walking. You just be like, okay, yeah, so and another thing, bye.
Exactly. Remember, always hit them with a good to see you. Oh, good to see you.
Exactly. It's like, I'm going this way. Yeah. And if they call walking with you, be like, oh, no, I forgot something on this side now. Like, which way you going? Which way you going?
No, my college roommate's name was Lindy. I think we talked before.
Yeah, you had like a pre-meetup, didn't you?
No, not a pre-meetup, but like they gave you their phone number. So we got to we got to talk before we got there and stuff. So when we met in person, I was just like, oh, Lindy.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just gotta throw yourself in the deep end and be like, I mean, they both could have just been like, we don't want you with us, bye. Well, damn, never mind then. Let me fold up my clothes.
So you had there's 3 people in your room?
No, it's just one was his friend.
Oh,
and we went to there.
So he was a year older than you, or like a semester older than you? Like, how did he already have a friend? Oh, like from high school?
No, they graduated high school together and came together. Okay. He brought his friend to college with him. I was just like, so another thing, we were all freshmen. Okay. And it was just like, but the other guy, he had a friend that lived off campus. Like, he had an older friend that lived off campus, and he was in a fraternity.
Yes.
And as soon as you're in that, it's like,
instant
like,
friends.
Like skitter scatter. No, we ended the day,
Melanie
it
said,
was so
Richard, my
cute.
husband David has the same stories from his HBU, University of Arkansas. That's what's
I
up.
mean, that's how you learn, though. It's the growing process.
Lisa said, I'm a huge introvert, but I love Richard's coming of age college story. It's inspiring. You guys, I used to be so socially avoidant in college that, like, when I first got to college, especially, it was mainly around Black people. Because remember, I grew up in a city, in a neighborhood, in a environment where I was used to being one of the only few minorities, right?
Oh, okay.
Class of 31 people, 4 Black people, right? I was just used to it, right? So getting to the University of Kentucky and there being like a Black student union, a Black cultural center, a Black this, like there were just so many places of just Black people.
Yes.
I felt like I didn't belong. So I would literally avoid walking. Like I would avoid walking in front of the cultural center. If I knew a big group of people were in the cafeteria, I would go I would take the long way just to avoid it. Yeah, like, and I don't know why, just because I just felt like I didn't belong there, you know? But then one day, kind of like you, I just white knuckled, like, but I would see them like from afar, laughing, hanging out, having a good time, and I'm just like, I was alone. So I made myself go into the cultural center just to sit down, because all it was just like a place where you could sit down, do your homework. You know, it's just like a study hall. Yeah, like a study hall, right? I made myself go in there, and I sat in a corner and I faced the door so I could just like watch everything that was happening, right?
You could observe.
And then somebody came over and talked to me. I don't know who it was. And I started talking to them, but then they knew people. And like you said, when people came in, it's like, hey, this is Autumn, you know, this. And so I just kept talking to more people. Like, and then I would just keep going in there and seeing the same people. And then literally after the first semester, that's exclusively where I lived. And that's one of the reasons I became so popular with the Black people on campus, is just because
you sat in the room.
And then I got into but then I got into the organizations, you know, Black Student Union, Black this, but yeah, I mean, literally I would get physically sick at the thought of having to walk past there or make I had such social anxiety, but I forced myself to go in there, and it literally changed my life.
Be surprised what happens when you just move forward, one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, that was absolutely crazy.
Put yourself in weird situations.
Melanie said, "Hit that like button." You're right. Thank you so much. So
not so much weird. I guess it's unique to your particular situation.
Yes. TC said one of my first roommates' first conversations was her apologizing for her mom. The first thing her mom said to me was, "My daughter will sleep on this bed because the mattress is clean." Man. You got to learn, let go. All right. Your daughter's going to college. That's crazy. I'm sorry my mom's so overbearing. No, I don't know if I met Lindy's parents, but my mom was there. So, and of course, my mom's just an older version of me. So we all got along
how
really
you
well.
start off the meet does matter. Like, hey.
No, that's true.
Sorry about all that. No, it was just us two.
Okay, guys. So our next live will be Tuesday evening at 7:30. I'm actually going to the Johnson & Johnson warehouse that day. So I have lots to tell you about my road trip to.
That's going to be a fun story.
Yeah, my first time in the warehouse. Oh, I got the steel-toe boots I have to try on, because we have to wear our steel-toe boots, our safety vest, and our glasses, right? And so I can't wait to tell you how that goes. But we have, like I said, we had a busy work day today, so we have to go ahead and get going.
You're a working girl.
That means something different. But have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.